Hey guys, welcome back to Jack on Tracks and another episode of the Back Shop. We're doing a car build, and this is kind of a special one. Stay to the end of the video, and you'll find out why this is a special car build. All right, so what we got here is a Tichy Train Group. It's a 53 foot 6 inch GSC Flatcar kit, number 1000, and it's pre-painted in the Erie Lackawanna kit. And I bought a set of Berkshire Valley Models laser cut wood floors. For those of you that do not know, this company bought American Model Builders, which is awesome. This American Model Builders was a great company. It was sad to say that the owner passed away, and I guess the family didn't want to or weren't able to continue on with the company, so they chose to close it. And this company, Berkshire Valley, which someone said was employees of the company, purchased it. They changed the name, and they moved forward from there. All right, so this is in the Reading Railroad paint scheme, which is actually pretty cool. I don't have a lot of Reading stuff. I actually don't think I have a single Reading engine. I also purchased a 3D printed prime mover for it. It's a EMD 567, I believe. So we're going to start putting this together. There's a lot of not a lot of little intricate stuff, but there's a bunch of intricate stuff on here that we got to do. So we're going to try to get this done, and not screw it up too bad. There are no... All right, this kit is so old. This is from back when they were on Long Island. So that is a long time ago. There should be... this is the basic instructions. I believe there was another set of instructions that are supposed to be in this kit, and they're not. So this is going to be a little interesting. I'm going to try to get most of this assembled before we start putting on these little handrails and grab irons, because I'm afraid I'm going to trash these little things. These things are tiny. But I'm going to have to figure out where they go. All right, guys. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. That's going to look sick painted on that thing. All right, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I believe I have 2 more of these kits around, and I'm just going to see if I have the instructions for it. Be right back. All right, guys. So I'm back, and I actually have 2 kits, and they are both old as all get out, because they're both pretty much the same. No instructions. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to build 3 kits at once. All right, why are we going to build 3 kits at once? Because I'm building it, and I got to wait for stuff to dry. So we'll get more rolling stock built. I have hundreds of kits that need to get built. I got to stop buying kits, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start building them, and that's the story I'm sticking to. All right, so I don't know if you guys can see this desk. It's a disaster. So, all right, we're going to give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to reorganize this desk, and then we're going to come back and start building, because I just got to get this cleared up. And obviously, I'm going to have to order 2 more of these wood kits for these 2 cars. But we'll do that another time. All right, guys. I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. And here we are. I had a pair of spur nippers, tweezers, and I don't know where they went. I have stuff everywhere. It's not even funny. Matter of fact, it's very embarrassing because I actually need that tool to do what I'm doing today. So, let's take one. Nope. All right. So, all right. This is a tale of three flat cars. This one's getting super detailed right now. These two are just getting assembled because I'm doing it all at the same time. All right, so one thing that I want to get out of the way is I need to paint these to match the flat car. I have True Color red and green, and I'm hoping that it is as close as a match as I can get. All right, I don't know if I gotta save that. All right. Is this acrylic? No. Nope, this is not acrylic. All right, so let me get this done here. This is airbrush paint, so I'm kind of assuming that this is not going to cover that good. And plus it's going over wood. Might take 2 coats. Or I might just prime it. I'm going to try a different path with this other one. It covers down the side with one coat, but it's not covering much of it. They're sticky on the back of these things, so I'm pretty good with it. Give me one quick second. I didn't think it was possible. Oh. All right. All right, I'm leaving that over on the other side there to dry. And this looks like it's getting ready for a second coat. I hope that covers it up. I don't know. Not looking that great. All right, so we're just gonna let this dry. And we're going to make sure we have it on our hands. All right, so let's unwrap these. All right, so we got to clip that off. All right, that's not a big deal. Oh, nice, different numbers. Whew. Since this one is going to be more involved, we're going to start with this one. All right, so basically this deck just sticks down. Peel and stick. Like that. Just gotta wait for those pieces to dry and we'll go from there. All right, so we got here is the axles. We're gonna change these out to metal wheels, but for now we're just gonna get these on here. I want to just see how these attach and go from there, because there's no like protruding bolster, which leaves me a little weird. All right, so let me get my tool. This just makes it easier to screw this in. Oh, apparently the brake stuff is extra, I think, for some reason. Seems a little weird. This video's already going sideways. For some reason, I am not feeling like this is correct. Not 100% sure here, but I'm feeling like I'm missing something. It's not in. I don't see anything different in this kit. It's just, I don't know, something just doesn't feel 100% right. That's about right. Put those in the recycle bin. All right. So, okay, so I'm using the 148s because I actually just prefer those. There's none of that other little spring is not there to get in the way. So we just have these. This just pushes in place. I don't know. I mean, that's a pretty snug fit once you get it in there, but I'm not, all right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna mess this up, but good thing I got that paint, good I can touch it up. All right. I don't trust that to hold on, so I'm gonna just come in here, scrape a load of this paint off. I wrecked this model. That's that side. And then we have these. Now, I didn't do a wash or anything to this because I didn't do a wash or anything on this yet because I wanted to get this stuck down and hopefully solid in place before I possibly ruin it, before I wet it and cause it to, you know, flex. As you can see, like, one side's closer to the other, so that's what we're doing. We're following the directions. So that's I mean, that's coming out pretty good. That's looking pretty damn good. All right, so let's get this other coupler in. Let me just add a little bit there. Just wicks in. I really like this X-Acto knife, but man, it's got had a couple of issues with it so far. You gotta wire this done. I don't have the wood deck for these yet, so we're just gonna go with it. Put these holes. And I don't know if you guys watched me build, we did another car where we had to do the main central car, where we did a bunch of extra work to. So what I prefer to do, drill out these holes for the stirrups and the hand grabs. I think it, when I put them in, I can put a little touch of the Tamiya from the back, and I think it gives it a better appearance because there's nothing on the front side. So let me put this in here for now. These two Pensy ones are going to get weathered, big time weathered. That's going to be another video. It's going to be the first time I actually weathered anything. Really put effort into weather anything. For some reason, I believe they sell a kit for the bottom of this that is all the detailed parts for the bottom of this thing. So if they do, I'll order them when I get a little money, because I'm still kind of recuperating and not up to full power due to surgery. So I kind of need to make a little more money before I do any stuff, before I really start spending any more money again. All right, so here we go with this one. All right, so what I've always done when I've done any type of cars, and this was actually told to me by another modeler, is that he likes to open up the holes to make sure that he gets a good fit. So now we're not making them wider. We're just opening them up. We're just going through. All right, so we finished. I forgot to do this one, so I'm just going to finish this out. Right? These are going to get finished out. This just keeps that thing from getting augered out too much and warped. And that's that. So we can put these away. I got the other piece from the other side where I painted it. It's painted up, primed. So we're going to do two things. We're going to touch up my little faux pas. Good thing this is underneath. No one's going to see it. Look at that, disappeared. Gone. There's two real problems with this. This is really an airbrush paint, and it's like ready to go in an airbrush. And they don't make this in really brushable. So this is kind of. All right, so we're gonna let that dry. Probably gonna need a second coat. Why am I having such a day today? Really having a day. That saying has acetone in it, and this is cleaning up with straight isopropyl alcohol. I'm very confused. So I don't know. So we're gonna leave it at that. It cleans up with isopropyl alcohol. Okay. All right. So I found what I believe is the correct size for these openings. It might be slightly bigger, but that's okay. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna come in here. That one's actually a much bigger hole than this drill bit, but that's for the brake lever. And we're also going to put brake hoses on this thing too. So stay tuned for that. It's very simple. I mean, look how quick this is taking. I've found that doing this saves me time. Because what happens is you start doing it, and then all of a sudden you come across one that the hole isn't right, and you can't get the piece in, and you got other little pieces there, and then you got to drill it out, and then you break the piece that's there, and then you got to take that other piece out. The funny thing is I actually have a set of I have the Tichy grab irons, and I think stirrups too. I could probably, if I was going to paint this whole thing, I could probably have just done this with no grab irons and stirrups. That one actually does not go through. So this one does. As you see, it comes to the other side, right? That just makes it so when I use the extra thin Tamiya or the quick set Tamiya, it just, instead of me touching it from the front and possibly discoloring the paint, it goes from the inside, pulls itself in, and actually glues it in from the inside. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do these stirrups first. We're gonna do the grab irons first. Then we're gonna let it sit, and we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna do the Pennsylvania cards. We're gonna do the same thing. So I'll show you how to do this. Okay, so we're gonna change that out. That's still from doing the. There was a still blade from the Craftsman kit. So there we go. We are so beyond glasses. All right. Time to put the visors on. These are actually, because there's paint on these, and even though I opened the holes up, I still got to push these down in. That's a very snug fit. And when you actually get it in there, sometimes you can see, when it first gets in there, you can see a little bit of shine on the other side from it coming through. And that's exactly what you want. By drilling these out, it's easier to get them in there fully and even. Sometimes they're not deep enough for the little nubbits in there, and then you gotta go back in there, you gotta trim the nub, and it becomes a whole big thing. I'm gonna have to touch that up. All right, so let me chew more of these off. Recording, what's up? This is actually drying up pretty nice. Once that's dry, I'll get that on there, and then we'll put on the stirrups. Alright guys, so we're back. We got all the stirrups, I got all the grab irons onto the 10-seat cars, and I knew I had a set of these around. These are 50-ton sprung trucks with metal wheels from Katie, and I believe these fit with no issues, so I'm just going to double check that, and I may have to use a slightly longer screw. I'm going to have to check the height and everything on these because I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be. I should be fine. That's that. Now, why did I want to put the trucks on before I put the stirrups on? Just for that reason. I can't break the stirrups off once I won't sit on the stirrups by accident. So that's why I did that. Not my first rodeo. Trust me, I've made many mistakes along the way. I'm definitely not perfect. Definitely ordering another 2 of these wood decks from Berkshire Models, but I'm going to go through my inventory of what I have. I know I have 3 Tichy Flatcars that are different than this. I think that's 50 footers or 40 footers. I have a 40 foot, I have 3 or 4 40 foot Atherns, and I have a couple of other stuff. So I don't want to keep spending money on shipping. So I'm going to put in a couple of big orders for these and order stuff up and put a big order in to get everything. This wood, listen, even if you bought a kit that doesn't have a wood deck on it, you look around, I believe this company and a couple other companies make wood decks that you can put on top of ready to run cars, and it just adds so much to the appearance of the car. I mean, this kit, well, if you figure out just between the trucks, this wood and the kit, it's about $40 worth of stuff. The kit and everything is about $40. This is about a $40 kit. All right, but look what you got for $40. I mean, you're not going to propagate your entire layout with this. You're not going to do it. You know, it is. I mean, God bless you if you can. And let me know what stocks you're buying next, so I can get in on it. But yeah, it's just it costs a lot of money, and you see away some of these. You know, it's a shame because those Athearn blue box kits, everyone loved it. That was the standard. That was the standard car, standard trains for everybody. People had hundreds of those on the layout. You could, you know, when they first came out, they were $1.50, which I mean, probably translates up to about $20 today, but still. All right, guys. So not exactly sure what happened, but it stopped recording again. I got a lot of video on here. All right, so I got the 4 stirrups on and everything else. We did the wash on top. That's drying out. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to call it for this video. And the next video, I think we'll tackle this 3D casting, fixing that little defect that's in there, and painting this up. But yeah, I mean, that was relatively a quick assembly. You know, it's on sprung trucks now. I just got to set it up, make sure a couple of heights are the right way. All right, guys. Once again, this is going to be for the giveaway. So stay tuned. There's going to be information in the description on what you have to do to be in the giveaway. All right. Once again, thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe. To win, you got to subscribe. And you're probably going to have to comment in the videos. All right, guys. So, as always, I'll appreciate you guys watching me and putting over my nonsense and helping me get to 500. And as always, guys, I'll catch you later.